Well. Billie Eilish, where have you been all my life?
I know, right? It's been a minute.
So much to discuss. I know we only have a limited bit of time, so I want to get straight into it. TV and the 30th. Why release 2 tracks together and why now?
I really just wanted to do it. That's it. Like we wrote these songs recently and we were kind of sitting on them. And there was just this moment where I was like sitting and I was like, can we just put these out? Like, why are we not just putting these out? You know? Because I think when you get bigger and more eyes on you and whatever, it's like a release is so much more pressure and like so much more build up and like it's got to be a whole strategy and this and that. And I just was like, I just want these to be out. So like, can we just put these out? So literally from then on, it was just like, okay, well, let's do them live. Let's do them on this tour and like the old days and just do a song that's not out and just have it be like a sweet, intimate fan moment during the show. We haven't done that in like years. And so I was just like, let's just do what we used to do and just put out these songs. You know, these are the only 2 and first 2 and only 2 songs we've written since the album. So, you know, it was kind of like, well, do we wait 8 months until we put something out and do this whole whatever, or wait till the next album, or, you know, and then it'll be really old at that point. No, let's just put them out now and I just wanted them out. I wanted to just do them, have everyone hear them, and just have it be like a more kind of down back to my roots kind of release, I guess.
That's exactly what I was going to say, and I can see so much joy in your face as you described this. I mean, look, that's how you got discovered, so why not do the thing that we got to know you by doing, you know?
Exactly.
I want to talk about one particular lyric in TV where you say, I put Survivor on just to watch somebody suffer. Maybe I should get some sleep. I mean, I love the honesty because let's just be honest, it's a sickness, but we all do it. We love to watch, I think, certain TV shows to make us feel like, you know what, maybe I'm not so bad. Maybe my life isn't so bad.
I know. You know, all the lines in this song are pretty like current or whatever, which is weird. When we started writing the song, it was a fictional song. And then a couple months went by and it became not fictional, which is weird. That doesn't usually happen. And so it was weird juxtaposition of like, when we started writing the song, it was this kind of non-realistic thing that was going on. And then it became one. And the Survivor line, dude, I hadn't watched Survivor before that. And it's brutal. I thought it was like Wipeout. I thought it was like, oh, they do some like little courses, but no, it's serious.
But as you were saying, like, you know, you talking about that is the epitome of how, you know, you started out this song as a fictional thing, but essentially it reflects true life because, you know, we watch people in public facing jobs such as yourself and other well-known people being torn apart publicly, and that has become our reality TV, you know, and you mentioned that in the song.
Yeah, so true.
I want to talk about your UK fans and their involvement in the recording, just because, you know, essentially people can say they've collaborated with you now.
Yeah, that's right. They have. Absolutely.
How did you manage to sneak, you know, thousands of fans onto this track without giving away what it was for?
So the day that we wrote the end of TV, so the day we finished the song was like right before tour, and, you know, came to that maybe I'm the problem line. And then kind of just kept repeating it over and over. And Phineas and I were like, where does this need to go somewhere? Like we don't feel like it should, but it's weird to just like have it end. Like, what are we supposed to do? And we were like, should we be repeating it? It sounds weird, or does it not? Like, I don't know. And we were kind of, every time we would sing it, we would repeat, maybe I'm the problem over and over again. And then Phineas was like, oh my God, we should like have it be the crowd singing this. We should have it be the fans and have it be from a show and like do it on that. Like he just had this idea, and then we just kind of played off of that idea and kept that in mind when we talked about the song and then when we were going to do it live. And so the first night that we did it live was Manchester, night 1, and it was the first time doing an unreleased song live since When the Party's Over or something, years and years ago. And we didn't talk about it before that. We didn't say anything. We sat there and we just were like, we have a new song. We need you to hear it. Here it is. and started playing TV. And then kind of at the end, we knew we wanted them to sing along, and we had a bunch of recording devices all over the place just to record them really well. And we didn't like say anything. We just wanted to have it. We kind of didn't really know how we were going to do it. I kind of like tried it a couple different ways, and really I just winged it. So what I did was I just sang the couple lines and then just had them sing along, and then, you know, back and forth. They were singing it, I was singing it, they were singing it. And it was such an amazing moment. And it's just so crazy to experience that, especially with a song that like 2 seconds ago was just you alone in a room. You know, nobody had heard it before. And now it's like in a room full of thousands of people and they're all singing along. It was really amazing. And they just sounded so wonderful. And we did that for the rest of the shows. So it was just really important to have that be involved. And also the song really feels like tour now to me, because we did it on this tour before it was out. And I love that that's going to be a memory for this song forever. So it was important to have those cute little voices on there. And I love listening to it. I think the way they sang it, it sounds so like longing and desperate and heartbreaking.
Wow, let's all listen to it together then. This is the first of tonight's hottest records, Billie Eilish TV on Radio 1. By Billie Eilish on Radio 1. And now let's talk a bit more about the 30th. Yeah. Again, another one of those songs that the first time I heard it, I was like, I need to hear this live. Like it just so sounds like it was made with the intention of live performance.
Ah, that's a cute observation. Thank you for that. It's like surprising to hear that, because we didn't really think of it that way, but I love that.
I tell you why, because I mean, we're going to get to Glastonbury shortly, because it'd be remiss of me not to mention it. You know, your set at Glastonbury was so bombastic and it was so dramatic, and you know, you were like, there were moments during the performance I could tell you were like, oh my god, okay, this is actually happening. And I think I almost expected you to come out with like a super like song, but these songs are so subtle. They're still very powerful, but they're very subtle. And like the 30th like feels that way. There's a softness to it.
Yeah, well, I really didn't want it to be like, you know, because the first drop after an album comes out, people are like, you know, how's it gonna be? What's it gonna feel like? And I just, you know, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be having to worry about that. I don't want to be taking myself super, super serious. Oh, this is my next drop. This is my next hit after the album. Like, you know, I'm a songwriter, and that's what I started out as, and that's what Phineas and I started out as. And I kind of just wanted to just be a songwriter for a second, and like, here's a song we wrote, here's another song we wrote, and don't worry about it being a hit and it being all up, you know, upbeat, This is what we came from, and this is who we are. And like, just remembering that felt really good. And yeah, with the 30th was the first song we wrote since Happier Than Ever. And we wrote it in December after something happened. And it felt so good. It was raining, and we were at Phineas's house, and we were on the couch with his dog, and the fire was going. And it was just like a really, I don't know, therapeutic, you know, also because what the song is about is all something that happened, and getting to talk it through and sing it through, you know. Songwriting can be so therapeutic and so like cathartic, and it really was with this song. I mean, that was just, all the lyrics in that song were just like things that were building up inside of me, that I just was like, I need to get this out in a way that's like, help, like free me. And we wrote that song all in one day, and it was really amazing. And I feel really proud of that one, especially since it's probably the most personal song that we've ever written before. I don't think we've ever written a song so specifically personal, which is a big deal. It's hard to do. I mean, you gotta be really vulnerable. So yeah.
Well, no, I'm glad you put it out. It's funny actually, because I guess it's like the last pre-chorus just before the song ends, and it like, you feel the frustration. And I said to my producer Liam, that's typical Phineas. Just the way it was built, I was like, okay, I can so hear your brother's vision in that in the last bit of that song, for sure. So Glastonbury, have you come down from it yet? Have you processed? Will you ever process?
Will I ever process is the question. I don't know. It was amazing. It was really, really cool to get to do. It was so, I mean, what an iconic, legendary experience to get to be a part of. I mean, just to go is one thing, just to play is one thing, and to headline, I mean, it was just such a like bucket list, I feel like, for anyone. So yeah, I think about it a lot. Like, it's just crazy stuff. It was crazy.
Hey, but look, it's real life. It's your life. It's happening. Before I let you go, the future, new album, with no pressure, of course, because obviously, as discussed, you're doing things on your own time. But dare I ask, is there a new album in the making, or are you just like concentrating on these 2 songs for now, just enjoying this moment?
There is a new album that hasn't been made yet. That's what I'll say. We actually only have these 2 songs right now, which is kind of exciting because, you know, sometimes when you're sitting on music, I feel this like laziness in a way. And right now, especially since these are coming out right now, we don't have any songs we're working on yet. So that means they're about to be made. And it's a cool feeling, you know, the idea that songs that are going to mean a lot to me one day haven't even been written yet, and they're going to be. And it's like, yeah, I'm excited. So when we get back from Australia, we're gonna start making album number 3. So
amen, in the ether. Okay, Billie, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're well. You seem very happy and calm and good. So hold on to that, and I hope I'll see you again soon.
You too. Take care of yourself.